Hello everyone, it's Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. And as you can see, today I am actually knitting my own sweater, which I don't think I'll be wearing in this weather if I do get it finished. I'm sitting in my house and my hands are hot, sticky and clammy. It is very warm today. There's not a lot of sunshine, but I think it's going to get out better later on, but if it does, I don't think I'll be able to do any work in my garden today either. I think it's about 24-25 degrees today, which is rather warm for this part of the country. But anyway, while I was just sitting doing a little bit knitting, I thought I'd do a little bit of my own for a change. But I'm going to show you what I have been doing. I'll put that down and I can pick it up later. I have done the back. This is the back of the little double moss stitch one that I'm doing. This one's another one I'm doing for a pattern. When I get it finished, that'll be the last size on the pattern, and the pattern will be 16 to 24 inch, so I'll be able to get that one sorted out. But I finished the back and I'll probably be starting the other pieces on it sometime today. But I have finished the blankets that I was doing. This was the big one. As you can see, it is quite a good size. It is meant as a baby blanket, but you can carry on knitting because I had 4 balls. I had 2 balls. This is the it's like a beige colour. This is the beige, but it was a large ball, a very large ball of white I was using, but I would have had about the same amount as this. And that's on 4 balls. You can keep on knitting until you get to the end, nearly to the end of these balls, if you want to, and make it into a lap blanket instead of just a baby blanket. Because while I was knitting this, it comes down, if I put it on my knee, I don't know, move this, you can see it a little bit better. If I put it on my knee, it goes right down to my feet. And I am going to make a blanket like this for myself for the winter. I do have a crochet one, but this one feels a lot warmer and better because it's knitted where the crochet one has a lot of holes all over it, and I wasn't very happy about that, but I didn't have time in the winter to knit myself a one like this because of the orders that I had. But this is the 3x3 basket stitch one, and it is lovely and soft. In fact, I think I'm going to use the same wool. This is the Majestic, so the beige colour is the Majestic, and I can't remember what brand this one was. This was one someone sent to me as a Happy Meal. I can't remember. I've probably got the label for it in my... I have a bag here full of all the labels. These are the labels I've knitted in the last year. I don't know whether I've got this one because it is a very big, to find out what the brand was. Oh yes, there it is. This was Faircroft Junior Shades Double Knitting. That's what that one was, the very large white ball. I don't know where this... Oh, this comes from Woolcraft, so it must be Woolcraft that has this in. It was a 500 gram ball. And it feels lovely and soft, this blanket. So that both those wools must be nice and soft. I'm definitely going to knit one like this for myself for the winter, because in this age, you know, where we've had an energy crisis, we all learned how to save, and this is how I saved in the winter, by putting this on my knee during the day. I never put my heating on during the day. I had this on my, well, not this one, but a blanket on my knee, kept me warm. And in the night time I had my heating on, but I had it on lower than what I would normally have had it on, because this blanket was keeping me, well, not this, like I'm seeing the other blanket was keeping me warm, but this one feels much better. It's thicker and it's going to keep me a lot warmer than what the other one did this year, because I am going to do the same this year. Whether the energy crisis changes back to what it was, I will still be doing what I was doing last year, because I think myself and a lot of other people have learned quite a few things to save us money on our heating bills. But anyway, that's that one. I'll just fold that up and put it down. And that was the rosebud one that I finished, the same size. They both came out about 30 inches by, well actually I think they're 31 inches by 28 inches or 29, I'm not sure. So that is the same, it's the same size. It comes down my feet and on my knee, and I would just carry on and make it a little bit longer. You can see, I don't know whether you can't get it down to my feet, so you can't see my feet, but you can see it on my knee, and it covers quite a bit. But that's another blanket, and these two blankets are going to the United States to a lady called Dagri, who she wants one for a granddaughter and one for herself for to put over her knees. So I'll let Dagri pick which one she wants for herself, and she can send the other one or give the other one when she sees her granddaughter. Give it to her. So that's another one. And I have just finished making the pattern for that. This is the pattern. I have got the writing is a little bit small up there, but I have wrote on, it's 3 baby blankets, one 3x1 basket stitch. The second one is a rosebud lace, which is this one. That's the basket stitch one there, the one I've just shown you, those two. And there's a 2x2 moss stitch, which is a double moss stitch, which is the same as what I'm doing on this little cardigan here. And that's that one on the back. That's just showing you. That was one I made quite some months ago, actually, for the same lady in the United States. I think that one went to her. So I'm going to show you all my knitting patterns, because I have quite a few new customers, or subscribers actually, and a lot of them are actually my customers that buy these patterns. And just in case the new subscribers don't know about them, I'm going to show you each pattern one at a time. So that was the blanket one, where you can make it into a baby blanket or a lap blanket, whichever one you want. That's one, and I sell all these patterns for £2.50, and all of the patterns I'm going to show you except one are all my own work. I work them out myself and that. So that's the baby blanket one. And that's a 16 to 24 inch blackberry hat and little jacket. And the picture on the back, and that shows you can knit it in two colours. And I have put instructions for that inside. So that's the blackberry one. And that's the 22 to 28 inch rosebud lace. A button-up cardigan. And there's the same cardigan, just a different size on the back. I put a different size on if there's enough room on the pattern, if I don't have to turn over onto the other side for to do any instructions, I'll put a picture on the back so you can see what's what. And that is a 16 inch, that's a mock rib. I don't think I've put on, but it's actually 3x1 mock rib. That's a little girl's one on the front, and there's a picture of a little boy's on the back. And then I have my 16 to 24 inch. Most of my patterns are 16 to 24 inch, except the, this one, 22 to 28 inch. That one's a little bit bigger. But that was the 16 to 24 inch open moss stitch button-up cardigans. There's a picture on the back. And this one is 16 to 20 inch border lace cardigans. 3 little cardigans. I worked the pattern out for that one, not a single one on the back. And then I have the 16 to 20 inch rosewood lace cardigan. That's a rosewood a little bit smaller than the other one I showed. And that's the biggest, I think that's the biggest size on there, the 20 inch. And then one that isn't my own work, it's an old pattern that I found in a magazine in a hospital waiting room a lot of years ago, probably about 30 years ago. And a lot of people had seen, I showed them a sweater that I made. In fact, I made 2 sweaters out of this. I made one with short sleeves like this but a longer in the body. And then I also made a one with long sleeves. I worked the pattern, I worked it out myself for long sleeves and that. But this is the actual pattern. I wrote all the instructions down because a lot of people have asked me for this pattern, all thinking I had made it myself, but I have not. So I've actually written in the pattern that it is a free pattern out of, I think it was a My Weekly. So for all of you my subscribers who don't know about these knitting patterns, that is 7 I have at the moment. That is my latest one, the 7th one. And all I have to do is look on eBay. I haven't put it up yet, but I'm going to put it up on eBay and Etsy. And there is a link to eBay and Etsy on my channel, so all you have to do is click on it and you'll get onto them if you want to buy the pattern. So that was just a little bit today to let you see what I have been doing and what I'm going to be doing. Hopefully I'm going to do a little bit of my own sweater and try and get it finished, because this one started in the colder weather when I was wearing sweaters, so I won't be wearing it when I finish until cold weather comes back again. But I have a lot of other ones I want to do for myself as well that I just never seem to have time to get round to. But at the moment I don't take orders for large things. I'll only take orders for little baby things at the moment. Just trying to use up some of my odd balls of wool and just give myself a little bit of time to do things for myself instead of everybody else. So I am going to finish this video and then I'm going to do a little bit shopping while it is a little bit dull, and then come back and either do a little bit of work in my garden if I can manage it. Depends what the weather allows me, because sometimes it gets too warm, I can't work in the garden. So that's my little bit for today. So give a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time. So bye for now.